Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Science Sutra. In this video, I will be solving some problems relating to the equations of motion. We'll write the equations of motion. What are they? First we will write, okay? First equation of motion is V is equal to U plus AP. I will say the terms, what is there here. Okay, I will explain what are they at the last. And the second equation of motion is S is equal to ut plus half kt square. And the last third equation of motion is 2as is equal to v square minus u square. Okay, see what is u represents here. U is the initial velocity of the object. Okay, u is the initial velocity and v is the final velocity of an object, and t will be time taken, okay, to cover that much of distance, and s is, you will say, distance, or we'll call that as displacement also. Okay, next, what is a represents? A represents the acceleration term. See, if you are writing for u, that is initial velocity, you must express that initial velocity in terms of unit, that is meter per second, or else you can write centimeter per second, or else you can take kilometer per hour. Okay, every term, whatever I expressed here, whatever I mentioned here, you need to express that in terms of units. That is the major important thing while solving problems. Okay, first problem. What is that first problem? Please read out the question properly and then write down what they have given. Okay, then you can solve. Okay, first I will divide this page into two parts. Okay, first I will write down what they have given. Before that, I need to read the question. See, a train starting from rest, I will mark rest, attains a velocity of 72 km per hour in 5 minutes. Assuming that the acceleration is uniform, okay, find the acceleration, and what else we need to find? We need to find the distance traveled by the object, okay, in attaining that velocity. See, please don't get confused here. It is 72 km per hour. Okay. So, I will write the initial velocity, which is denoted as u, will be 0 because the object is said to be at rest. And what is the final velocity it has gained? It will be 72 km per hour, right? And what else they have given? Time as 5 minutes. Okay, what they have asked to find? A as well as S. Okay, see here, they have given time in terms of minutes, they have given velocity in terms of kilometer per hour. Any one you need to convert. Okay, see, I will convert the time in terms of seconds. So I need to convert velocity in terms of meter per second. So 5 minutes, I will take 5 minutes and I need to convert that to seconds. So as you know, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So I need to multiply that with 60. So I will get in terms of seconds, that is equal to 300 seconds. And what else I need to convert? I need to convert 72 kilometer per hour. Need to convert it to meter per second, right? So I will take 72 into, what is 1 kilometer in terms of meter? It is 1000 meters divided by hour. Divided by hour. What is hour in terms of seconds? It is 3600 seconds. I will write here 1 kilometer is 1000 meters and 1 hour is 3600 seconds. Okay, so I will take this and I will write as 72 into 2. I will take this as 2 5s are, okay, 2 1s are, 2 18s are. So I need to multiply that with 5 into 5 divided by 18. Correct? 2s are 18, right? So it will be equal to 8 5s are 40 divided by 2. I have converted that into 20 meter per second. Okay, so I will take this as 20 meter per second and this as 300 seconds. Now I have converted time in terms of seconds and even the velocity in terms of seconds, meter per second. So what I need to find, that is acceleration. What is the definition for acceleration? It is nothing but the change in velocity to the time taken. So A is equal to 20 minus 0 divided by 300. What is that value means? 0, 0 will get cancelled. So 2 ones are, right? 2 5s are. So it will be 1 by 15 meter per second. Meter per second square I need to write. Why? Because it is acceleration. So I need to write in terms of meter per second square. And what I need to find? I found A. Now I need to find B. Yes, I need to find. See, if you see the equations of motion, okay, this is the third equation of motion, right? In third equation of motion, you will see, what you will see? You will see, I will mark this equation. Why? Because here you know the velocity term, right? Initial and final velocity, even you know the acceleration. So what is the unknown term here? Yes. So I need to find, so I need to take the third equation of motion, that is v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So it is equal to 20 square minus 0 square is equal to 2 into 1 by 15 into s. So if I solve for s, it will be equal to 20 square means 400. Okay, since this is in denominator, I need to multiply. So it will be 400 into 15 divided by 2. So it is equal to 200 into 15. So what is the answer means? It is the answer 3000 meters. Correct? If I want to express in terms of kilometer, I can write this as 3 kilometer. Why? 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So it is equal to 3 kilometers I can write. So I have found the acceleration as 1 by 15 and the s as 3000 meters. Okay, this is how you can find the acceleration and the distance by knowing the equation of motion. Next. Okay, what is that? Next, a car accelerates uniformly, okay, from 18 km per hour to 36 km per hour in 5 seconds. And they have asked us to find the acceleration, the distance covered by the car in that time. Okay, see, first we need to write what they have given. See, a car accelerates uniformly from 18 km per hour to 36. That means I need to take the initial velocity as 18 km per hour. Okay, and final velocity as 36 km per hour. So what is the time they have given? They have given in terms of seconds. So I need to convert this in terms of meter per second. So as we know, 18 into 1000 divided by 3600. If I solve, I will get that as 5 by 18. So it will be equal to 5 meter per second. Why I have written 5 by 18? If you recall, 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. 1000 divided by 3600. So if I solve, 2 5s are 2 18s are, so it is equal to 5 by 18. So I have directly written that is 5 by 18. And if I solve for 36, 36 into 5 by 18, 18 ones are, 18 twos are, so it is equal to 10 meter per second. Okay, so I had converted the initial and final velocity both in terms of meter per second. So what they have asked us to find, we need to find the acceleration. So acceleration, as we all know, it is change in velocity to the time taken. So it is equal to 10 minus 5 divided by 5, that is equal to how much? 1 meter per second square. And what else they have asked us to find? We need to find the distance covered. So what equation of motion you can take? What equation of motion you can take here in order to find? You can take this also, right? You can take this expression. Okay. What is that? Or else I can take this as v square minus u square divided by 2k. So initial final velocity is 10 square minus 5 square divided by 2 into 1, that is equal to 100 minus 25 divided by 2, that is how much? 575 by 2, that is equal to 37.5 meters. You can use this formula also, or else you can take S is equal to ut plus half at square. Also you can take one more formula. You can take both the formulas and you can solve. We'll get the same answer. Okay, so this is how I can find the acceleration as well as the distance. Okay, I hope you have understood this problem. Okay, in the next problem, if you see the brakes applied to a car, the brake produce an acceleration of 6 meter per second square. Okay, that means they have given the acceleration in the opposite direction to the motion. See, if the acceleration is opposite, I need to take the acceleration with a negative sign, because the acceleration whatever they have given, it is opposite to the direction of motion. See, if the car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brakes, calculate the distance it travels during this time. Okay, see, the brakes applied to a car produce an acceleration of 6 meter per second square in the opposite direction to the motion. So I have taken with a negative sign. If the car takes 2 seconds to stop means initially it is having some velocity and finally the velocity will be 0 and the time taken will be 2 seconds. Okay, so what they have asked us to find, calculate the distance it travels during this time. I need to find the distance. Okay, see, what formula you can take means, see, if you take S is equal to ut plus half at square, what term is unknown here? U is unknown. Then how we can find the U? That is V is equal to U plus at. This is the first equation of motion where you can find the U, right? As you know the V term, what is the V value here? It is 0. And what is u? You don't know, I have to take that as such. And a as minus 6 and t as 2. So I will get u is equal to 6 to the 12. So it is meter per second. That is u value is 12 meter per second. So if I substitute this value here, that value in this expression, that is 12 into 2 plus half. What is a value here? It is minus 6 t square. T square means 4, right? So 2 ones are 2 twos are 12 twos are 24 minus 6 twos are 12. What is the value I got here? It is 12 meter. That means the car has traveled a distance of 12 meter, okay, 12 meter after the application of brakes. I need to write the car has moved or the car has traveled a distance of 12 meter before it stops after the application of brakes. I need to write, okay. After finding this, you can write the car, I will write here, the car has traveled a distance of 12 meter, okay, before it stops. That is enough. Before it stops, okay. How much it has traveled? It has traveled 12 meter, okay. This is how we can find the u value as well as the s value if we know the v value as well as a and t value. Okay, next problem. What is that problem means? See, if you read it, you will understand, right? See, a bus starting from rest. Say, a bus starting from rest moves with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square for 2 minutes. Find the speed acquired as well as the distance traveled. See, it is starting from rest means I need to take u value as 0. And what is the a value they have given? It is 0.1 meter per second square for time as 2 minutes. So I need to convert this minutes to seconds. 2 into 60, that is equal to 120 seconds. What we need to find here? We need to find the speed. I will take v and distance traveled I need to find. So how we can find the v? V is equal to u plus 80. Can we use this? Of course we can use this. Where we know the u as 0 and a as 0.1 and t as 120. So it will be equal to 12 meter per second, right? So if you multiply 0.1 with 120, you will get 12 meter per second. And how you can find s? That is v square minus u square by 2a. You can use this also, right? So 12 square minus 0 square by 2 into 0.1. What is 12 square? It is 144 divided by 0.2. What will be the answer here? It is equal to 720 meter. How I will get 720 meter? See, if the decimal is down, see if it is 1 by 0.1, I will write that as 10 by 1. So in the same way, here I will take 144, okay, 1440 divided by 2. So it is equal to 720 meters. Okay, this is how we can find, that is speed acquired, and what else we found? We found the distance also. In the next problem, what is that problem? A train is traveling at a speed of 90 kilometer per hour. Brakes are applied so as to produce a uniform acceleration of 0.5 meter per second square. Find how far the train will go before it is brought to rest. That means initial velocity I need to take as 90 kilometer per hour. What is the final velocity? It is 0. And the acceleration they have given as 0.5 meter per second square. And time, what is the time they have given? Brakes are applied so as to produce a uniform acceleration. Find how far the train will go before it is brought to rest. Okay, they have not given the time. They have not given the time. So, without using the time, can you find that? Yes. Here, they have given, what they have given means, okay, what they have given u, they have given v, right? They have given a in terms of meter per second square, but I need to convert this to meter per second square, right? That is 90 into 5 by 18. I will take this direct value, so it will be 10, 2, so 2 1s are, 2 5s are, it is equal to 25 meter per second. Then I need to substitute, okay? Sorry, here, what is that value I need to take? That is s equals v square minus u square by 2a, right? This is the formula. So what is v square here? 0, and u square as 25 square divided by minus 2 into 0.5. So it is equal to 625 divided by 1, that is equal to 625 meters. It has covered a distance of 625 meters. Okay, this is how we can find the distance or displacement shown by the object, that is train. Okay, what is the next question here? A trolley while going down an inclined plane has an acceleration of 2 centimeter per second square. What will be its velocity 3 seconds after the start? Okay, I will take here the initial velocity as 0. Okay, and I will take the acceleration. What is that acceleration? 2 centimeter per second square they have given. I need to convert this to meter. Okay, 2 divided by 100. Why I am taking the denominator? Because see, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. If I need to find in terms of meters, means if they are given in terms of centimeter, if I want to find in terms of meter, means I need to write 1 centimeter as 1 by 100 meters. So in the same way that I have taken here, that is 2 by 100, that is meter per second square, that is 0.02 meter per second square. And next, what they have given? They have given the time, that is 3 seconds. Okay, and what we need to find? We need to find the velocity v. Okay, so I will take the expression, that is v is equal to u plus at. What is v here? I need to find. What is u? 0, a as 0.02 and time as 3. That is v is equal to 0.06 meter per second. See, but if they had given in terms of centimeter per second, you need to convert to meter per second, because all the units whatever you are taking, it should be the same way. Okay. So if you are expressing in terms of centimeter per second square, you need to express that in terms of centimeter also. Or else if you are expressing in terms of a racing car has a uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. What distance will it cover in 10 seconds of A? 4 meter per second square. I need to find the distance. Time as 10 seconds after start. That means initially it is 0. So I need to find the S. Can you find the S using this expression? Yes, you can find. What is U value? Half A value is 4. Okay. And what is time here? I need to take 100. Why? Because 10 square is 100. So it is equal to 200 meters. Why? This is 0. 0 plus 200 is equal to 200 meters. So this is how we can find the distance traveled by the racing car, okay, in 10 seconds. Next, a stone is thrown in a vertically upward direction, okay, with a velocity of 5 meter per second. Okay, so the initial velocity they have given as 5 meter per second. So if the acceleration of the stone during its motion is acceleration as 10 meter per second square in the downward direction, see, this is main important thing. The direction of the acceleration is down, but the direction of the motion of that stone is up. So I need to consider A as minus 10 meter per second square. Okay, what will be the height attained by the stone and how much time it will take to reach there? I need to find S. Okay, I need to find time. And what will be the V value here? See, if after reaching a certain or maximum height, what the stone will do? It will be at rest there itself, right? So the final velocity will be 0. So I need to find T. How we can find T? V is equal to U plus AT. Okay, and here the unknown term is T. So I will take the known terms to the left hand side. That is V minus U divided by A is equal to T. Right? So what is V? 0 minus 5 divided by minus 10. That is equal to 1 by 2. That is equal to 0.5 seconds. That is the value of the T. What else you need to find? You need to find the S, right? So S is equal to UT plus half AT square. S is equal to what is U value? 5. T value is 0.5 plus half minus 10 into 0.5 square. Okay, so S is equal to 0.5 into 5, that is 2.5 minus 2 ones are 2 5s. So it is 5 into 0.25. 2.5 minus 12. 2.5 minus 1.25. 1.25 is equal to 1.25 meters. This is how we can solve for yes. Okay, you can use this expression also, or else you can use this v square minus u square is equal to 2a. Yes, this also you can use, where v value you know the u value and you know the s a value, so you can find the s value. That expression also you can, that equation also you can use to find the s value. And this is how we can solve some problems related to the equation of motion. Okay, and in the next video I will be coming up with few more exercise problems, okay, as well as some extra questions related to this chapter. Okay, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Science Sutra. Thank you. Thank you once again.